Dippy, what's up, buddy? You're getting so big. It has been so long since I've had this thing out and about, but we are taking it to the Silver Lake sand dunes this weekend to see if it will survive. If you haven't seen it before, this is my 2017 STI that has a EJ20X in it, pretty similar to my yellow STI hatch. This has the ugliest engine bay I've ever put together. But EJ20X on flex fuel, intake downpipe, flex fuel, air oil separator. It's got a fluid damper pulley. It's got an IAG oil pan set up. It's kind of meant to try and keep this EJ20X together because this is my winter slash Silver Lake sand dunes slash fun car. Fortunately, we still have Mr. Dude here, but his sister, Broen, she got hit and we were very sad, but they are outdoor cats. We don't coop them up, we let them do what they want, and that's just the reality of living next to a somewhat busy road, unfortunately. The kitten that Bro had already been taken by my brother a couple weeks ago, so thankfully that kitten is okay and is old enough that it will be fine on its own. But today we got some things to do to get this thing ready. I have a freshly set of cleaned ID 1050 injectors that we're gonna swap in this thing because it's been sitting for a while. I have to change out the fuel. It's got E85 in it that's been sitting for a couple months, so I gotta change that out. We're adding a little sock filter for our intake filter to hopefully just keep any possible sand particles or water out up at the dunes. We gotta change the plugs, so injectors, plugs, change the oil. I gotta go to the Secretary of State for this thing, but then we're gonna do some fun stuff up at the dunes. We'll do a little travel up there and video all that stuff. So let me knock this stuff out and then join me on the dunes. To get the old E85 out of here, got it hooked up to the return line. And I just got a battery powering the pump here so I don't have to cycle the key on and off. Don't try this at home, but it works. To do the other side of the tanks, we were just using a siphon and getting it out that way. Once it runs out probably, and I'm not gonna try and get all the last bit off, we're gonna call it good. And then I've got some fresh E85 here that's gonna go in the car. Next, I'm gonna do plugs, same plugs that are in it. These just have, I don't know, 15,000 miles on. They're probably fine, but sat for a long time, so I am just gonna change them because why not? Pull your battery out, pull your intake off, you can get to them pretty easily. Old injectors out, 1050's going back in, just freshly cleaned. One of the cups stayed in the TGV. That is okay, I actually wish they all did, because these little O-rings on the bottom here like to rip. These look good, but we'll see when we reinstall them. New plugs are already in. Prime the fuel system, make sure there's no leaks, and then I think we're good to start this thing. I'll rehook the fuel line back up, and it might be almost done. Maybe a little clean out. This car's never been cleaned or washed, ever. Poor little thing. All 4 new injectors are in. I moved the Cobb flex sensor module to here because supposedly when they're mounted on the engine, they're more likely to go bad. Now we're gonna see if we got any fuel leaks, and then we're gonna change the oil. Cleaned filter with like a water sleeve on it. I'm hoping this doesn't bog it out. I wouldn't think it would, but we'll find out pretty quick. But let's get this back installed. All right, oil's changed. Let's give this thing a test start. I'm gonna check one more time for fuel leaks. I usually listen and give a good sniff. I don't think I see anything. Where's the light? I do not see any wetness around injectors. Make sure it's got oil pressure, good oil pressure. We'll let it run here a sec, and then I'm gonna shut it off, check the oil. And we're gonna take her for a little spin. All right, we are getting loaded up here. Silver STI's got the flag on it, ready to rip. I was gonna trailer it, but my buddy's just driving the truck and trailer, and I'm gonna drive it up there just because if we don't have to haul it, I don't want to. So checking fluids on both vehicles, eating lunch, and then we're gonna get out of here. Might not be much footage traveling up there, but when we get up on the dunes, I'll try and get some good footage. Here we are, headed up to the dunes. Flag on the Subi. Should be an enjoyable time. Hopefully we don't get too crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, just on a not.
This is my buddy Adam. This is my buddy Will. This is my buddy Jordan. I met Adam and Jordan back at a high school tech center. We were in class together. We've been hanging out ever since. As you can see, we've got some memories with them. Will, I met back when I was probably 14 or 15 years old through a buddy, and we've golfed and hung out ever since. Dude. You going to get him?
I was trying to push him this way.
Come on, charge into the woods, Adam. Jump it. You can jump it off the hood. Yeah.
Give me like 3 more beers.
Dialed. Want to shoot up there and sit down for a minute? Like left of that quad on the left there?
Bring it here once the wheelie bar came off. All better?
So as you can see, I slightly miscalculated my speed and got a little bit too close to this tree, which you will see the damage in just a second. And we discovered that we lost a body panel during the incident, and we had to go back up the hill and grab that and make our way back down to see the damage.
Just gotta get it down.
Yeah, just
Gotta get it down.
yeah. Shit. Oh, I just got flashed by the American flag.
Yeah, throw it right in the bed.
What?
Throw it right in the bed.
Uh-oh. So we collided with a stump right next to the tree, and it put a big old dent in the door and the rocker and took the side skirt off with it. But that's okay.
My word.
Could you even see it when you did that? Make sure he's still in the shot, you know.
Well, we don't case it as bad anymore now that the skirt's gone.
Here.
It's honestly like driving a boat. You gotta like, you can't come head on. I don't want to get overconfident. I don't like drifting this and doing donuts. I don't think it did anything.
There was just a
The bumper's back. We're chilling.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's what is that?
What? Oh, that's just a diesel phone.
Oh.
Just call you. had a blast out at the dunes. We did suffer some injuries to the car, but that's kind of what this car is for. So it was a ton of fun. I'm sure Ben slowed it down and explained it, but here's our damage from that stump that we hit. Again, obviously it's a little bit of a bummer, but that's what this car is for. It made it home, it drove home. Yeah, it's covered in sand, obviously. Here's the reality of going to the dunes with the windows down. There's sand everywhere. Sand in the trunk, sand on the seats. There's sand everywhere. I still haven't cleaned it out yet. Sand on the dash. There's just sand everywhere. And there's sand like baked onto the paint. I guess it's wet now, so it kind of came off, but like you can see sand just everywhere. Yeah, it's rough on cars. I would not suggest taking your nice car up there, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We had a ton of fun. I would love to do another trip with this thing. Just push it a little bit harder every time we go. But yeah, it took a lot of abuse, so I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully we can do it again and have some more exciting videos for you coming up. I'll see you guys in the next one.